probably clicked on this video because you are like me. Why am I saying this? Because we have completed our syllabus and you might be thinking just like me, like what should we do now? Solve sample papers, do mock tests, test time myself. What should we do? Yes, by the way, yes, we have to solve sample papers. Now moving on to our video. In this whole video, I'll simply share all my strategies, like what are my plans to do in this January in order to ace my exams. I'll just simply share my plans and strategies with you just in case it is helpful for you. Well, I hope it is helpful for you. So now, without any further ado, let's start the video. What we'll do in this January is focus studying. Now, what do I mean by focus studying? As we all know that we have 3 core subjects, maths, science and SST. And in order to focus on them, here goes our first step. We'll have to select our difficult chapters and make sure they range between 3 to 5, because if there are more than 5 chapters, then it won't be called focus studying, right? What we are going to do with our January is that we'll divide it into 3 parts for it, like 10 days. For example, like first 10 days will be for maths and second 10 days will be for SST, because obviously after doing maths you have to relax a little bit, and the last 10 days will be for science. And you can solely adjust it according to yourself. So now moving on to the second step, which is to divide your chapter into its constituents. For example, I have found 2 chapters the most difficult in maths, which is trigonometry and statistics. In statistics, I'll divide it into 3 parts more. For example, in the first day I'll do mean, then in the second day I'll do median, then in the third day I'll do mode. So that's how you have to divide your chapters into its constituents. Let's move on to the third step. For example, my today's topic is mean. I'll dive into the details in the further of the video, but for now, let's assume that I am done with my portion for today. I'm done with math, I'm done with mean. And now what we'll have to do? Obviously, we'll have to take a break, and make sure not to take a break as long as I do. Yes, but make sure to take a break. Like go freshen up a bit, like go breathe fresh air. Obviously, we can't breathe fresh air in Delhi, but yeah. Go. You can go for a stroll, or like go talk with your friends, go upstairs, or like do anything. Like personally, what I do is like I listen to songs or like dance a bit, because that's my hobby. You can do yours. So now you have taken a break. You don't have to entertain yourself with like watching a YouTube video or like movie. What you have to do is like take out your English book, your Hindi book, or your like AI book, or your like AI notebook, and just look at it as a storybook. Don't look at it as your like textbook which you have to memorize or which you have to study for. By doing this, you can have a look at your NCERT. Now you know all the keywords, not miss out any details, and yeah, that's it. It's super good. मैंने बहुत बड़ी चीज़ बता दी, ऐसा नहीं है, बट हाँ आपको फॉलो करना चाहिए ऐसी चीज़. प्लीज़ डोंट थिंक दैट OMG she's our boards are so close and she's saying that you only have to do one topic and one chapter in one day. Please don't think that. Not only you are focusing on your weak areas in your core subjects, but you are also focusing on your language subjects, which most of these students neglect. I am also one of them. So by doing this, you are not neglecting them, because like they're super easy to score. Like since we don't give much time to them, we lose marks. And try to choose those type of chapters and about which you think that they need more of your time. So hello, you stick till here. Now let's talk about the mean that we were talking earlier in the video. For example, my today's topic is mean. I take out my NCERT and I read it. Yes, you heard it right. You should read your NCERT of mathematics too, because what I find is like it takes you from this to this. It just doesn't give you like exercise for MG. Yes, statistics, mean, solve it. It makes understand students a lot better, and like many MCQs are formed from there. I just noticed, like, so you have to take out your NCERT, go through it. Yes, go through it. Don't just get an overview. Read thoroughly, and then after it solve it examples, and like solve those questions which you find like a bit tricky in the exercise. Only solve those. Then after it, you are done with all of them. Now then go to PYQs. If you have a sample paper book or question bank, whatever you have, go to it and solve questions. Like PYQs from the past 10 years, solve them. Notices जो main के हैं, the question that was repeated the most was the missing frequency वाला, and I am thinking that you probably know this too. Like you really can't produce many questions. Like you can just change your numbers, you can change the scenario, but you can't change those aspects. Like it will be 3 से 4 aspect ही रह सकते हैं, उसके अलावा आप बना ही नहीं सकते हो questions. So हाँ, frequency वाला is one of them. Like you should focus on, even when solving this meaning wala question, you should focus on those steps at which you get stuck the most. For example, the step at which I get stuck the most is the calculation wala part, because इसमें आपको ज़्यादा calculations करनी पड़ती है. Like you have to make the table, you have to find out the DI, UI, step deviation, वो सब method है. उसके बाद भी आपको थोड़ी calculation चाहिए होती है. And मेरी calculation थोड़ी सी like वीकेंड, लाइक मैं कई बार सिली मिस्टेक्स कर जाती हूँ, तो लाइक मैं उस चीज़ पर फोकस करूँगी, ठीक है, कि मेरी कैलकुलेशन ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा सही रहे, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रिसाइज आंसर्स मैं निकाल सकूँ. सो मेरा लाइक फोकस उस पर रहेगा. तो आप उस पर फोकस करो. जैसे मान लो कई बार लोगों को DI निकालना नहीं आता है, कई लोगों को क्लास मार्क है, मतलब जिसमें भी आपको दिक्कत आती है, यू शुड फोकस ऑन दोज. एंड या दैट्स हाउ यू कैन फोकस ऑन अ टॉपिक इन अ डे. And I think that's it for today's video. And don't worry, if there are students like who haven't yet completed their syllabus, I will try to make a video about it too. So if you are one of them, comment down below. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching till here now. And yeah, I'll have to go study too now, because like I should get serious, because our boards are like within 40 days. Oh my. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Bye bye.